Yeah, I think we need to wait some minutes for everyone to join.
Yeah, my Teams has been struggling for me a bit. Keep having microphone issues and camera issues.
Right.
So hopefully everyone can join.
Hopefully everyone can join. We'll wait. We'll give it one more minute.
Mm-hmm.
Sally, is that a new couch I see?
Oh yeah, it is. Can you tell we got paid?
You got paid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Engineers.
Yeah, I put all my money back into the business. I don't know about how you guys, but
Did you? I was thinking about doing that with something left over, but yeah.
No, I wanted to put it back into the business also, but the wife, she's always been on about good furniture and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your kids needs a good future as well. We need
They
to
do.
think about the
Yeah.
future indeed.
Yeah. Shall we get into it?
Very
First day.
considerate.
I don't think anyone else is.
No, yeah, we have given them a minute, so let's just get onto the agenda for today. It says small talking as first. I guess we've done that. Second is some project updates by Sally Wells,
Yes.
engineer.
Okay.
We have the goals and objectives with myself, Dan Leeds, and then we have future plans and next steps with Craig Johnson. So Sally, if you want to go ahead.
Sure thing, Dan. So the sugar and water brick worked tremendously. We got tremendous support with that, especially with all the outreach of the exhibition that we had and all the social media posts and general word of mouth was pretty good around the area. Not all bricks that we placed at the park were found in the morning, so I find that a high success rate of dissolvement.
Mm-hmm.
Pamphlets were also very widespread. We kept seeing them pop up everywhere around the school, around studios, gave them to many different people, received lots of support from tutors and other high reach people. I find all that highly successful. I'd say we could give a round of applause for that. Yeah, okay. Right now in the workshops, we're testing out, in the process of testing out some new recipes, and I won't give them away, especially not on a Teams call. But I think the future is looking exciting.
That's it, Sally. We never know who's watching. You mentioned that we are very popular in academia. Do you think there's an opportunity for us to maybe step more into the business and developers industry? I mean, we don't care about the tutors, do we?
Yeah, that they're more for the connections that we can and networking that we can achieve, I think. So they're very good for that. We have gotten several contacts. They're reaching out. Yeah. So branch out to the business industry. Definitely is our next goal, I think.
Right.
Yeah, Dan, aren't you in the conference right now? Sweden.
Yes, thank you for mentioning. Yes, I'm in the north of Sweden at this timber conference. I don't know why it would build with trees. It doesn't seem very sustainable to me. Yeah, just here to look at some business methods and some new branding mechanisms that for us to adapt.
Yeah, I've been told you brought some pamphlets with you and so on. So feel free to for that.
Swedish people love oatmeal, so they are onto the idea. Talking about oatmeal, I will present our goals and objectives for the year. We did really good on our last phase 1 launch. We had an outreach of over 140% with many visitors. Our Insta campaign on Instagram underperformed, so we should look into maybe some billboards instead. And I suggest that designer Craig Johnson will look into some new marketing materials for us that we can scale up and make as big as possible, potentially putting it up in cold drops yards. I think if we put it there on the bridge, blocking the bridge with our marketing would be an absolutely great idea. Kind of like the Google headquarters just down the road. Yeah. I'm seeing a phase 2 start in 2024 with new branching out, both when it comes to the design of the brick. I think we keep the shape of a gold bar. It smells like money. It's amazing. But then, of course, the branching out is our next step. And then some new projects. Onto you, Craig Johnson.
Yeah. I suggest that we do keep the same gold bar, but we need to revamp our marketing campaign. It's too old, and I think we need to revitalize, inject some new slogans. We made really good slogans last time. We make some new ones, make them hip, make them connect with the younger audience. And as revolutionary as this, we have to rebrand our bricks. I feel like it's way too similar to food. And yes, it's made of oats, but we can do better. But somehow we rebrand them and we just change our identity completely. So we're always innovating, you see. Like we're always testing new boundaries. Yeah.
Right. It's like, like a salamander. Once you get exposed, you just change skin and fuck off. I think that's a really good idea, Craig Johnson. Also because lots of people have been associating us with food, which we are not. We had people trying to eat the brick, and I think that's
I've also heard people
concern.
I've also heard people daring to just say that they're granola bars, which
flapjacks.
Is that just misinformation?
Yeah. That's definitely something that we need to work on. Public scolding for those guys. And then, Craig Johnson, if you could maybe slightly... I think the slogans, cheap as oats and stuff like that, they were really spot on. But maybe we should marketing it as, I don't know, something else.
Offer deliberation.
And since the brick industry, we're already heavily rooted in it. Maybe we should try... branching out to the other areas of the building. What if, I was thinking about roof shingle eventually, because as soon as those go, in a day or two, suddenly the entire inside is outside. Suddenly, the building's basically not a building anymore. It's just some walls. And those walls, if made by oat bricks, will also dissolve in a few days. So if we could get those layers going of dissolvement, we could potentially have, by the end of 2025, have a whole building sponsored by Oat Bricks.
Right.
Every product.
Are you saying we should add more products to our line of products?
I was talking down in the workshops and with Mario in Italy.
Right.
And we all thought about that. It wouldn't be too hard to do it, and it would definitely give us more attention and more control over other products, because so far, if people do use Oat Brick, there's still loads of other products on the building or anywhere else that they're being used. Just a bit unfortunate.
Right.
So I see that as a accepted ruling passed.
Okay. I think so as well. I think enlarging our product catalog would be a good idea also for the future. Yeah.
We can stick with Oat Brick. It'll be like Apple, company name, many products.
Yeah, crazy they went with such a ridiculous name. But here we are. I think keeping the name is a good idea, and people know who we are now. That's for sure. We're not sure what they know us for. There was this very critical article written about us in the news some weeks ago, but I won't mention that because I believe that to be fraud. But people definitely know us, so I think keeping the name is a good idea.
You know, there's a saying in the show business, you know, any attention is good attention.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. And I think for a startup like us, it doesn't matter what we do. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, for now, billboards and phase 2.
Great. Good job, guys.
Good job. I'm going a quick dip and then back to the conference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
To those timber guys.
Great.
Lovely.
You enjoy your new sofa, Craig?
I was sent it by the big boss last week as a down payment for all our good work.
Right.
Yeah, it
Yes.
was the wife
Always
loving it.
forward the invoice.
Yep, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you for joining,
optimistic.
guys. I'll see you.
I'll see you guys next week.
Is it just the red button? Yeah.
Take care.